Hello everybody and welcome to RPG Maker VXAs. I am really happy to have gotten my hands on this game. Uh, I'm gonna have to be quiet. I'm sorry because it's like around 3 in the morning. I have been tinkering all night. Anyways, it's a lot a lot of fun. You've got everything set up, your sprites, your scripts, just everything you need to start developing. Basically, if you have a story in your head or something, I would recommend to get it. I don't know about the other RPG Maker software because I went through the forums and basically this is what most people recommended and most people worked with, at least from what I read. Um, so I've done the basics of a little game here, and we're gonna do a little bit of playthrough, showing off the basic systems, dungeons, uh, and design, etc. Characters, everything. The game is, of course, just like in basic development, and after showing you this, like tomorrow, the day after, I'm gonna try to do a few videos, maybe working on the game, just like developing new stuff, new systems, showing you guys how, at least those of you that want to see it, how the RPG Maker works. Uh, and yeah, let's get to the playthrough. Let me just see. We click here. Let's set up new game. Alright, I'm back. I had a problem with the recording since I'm playtesting and I'm running the game through the game engine. Anyways, let's start a new game. I'm gonna have to work in window mode here. For some reason OBS is being a bitch. So here I am with my little character. I can walk around this area. I haven't had the time to develop a lot yet, and it's just because I've been tinkering so much around here, which is the basic area. I have to warn you, for these specific playtests, I have a few exploits in the game just so we can get through things quickly, and for time-based reasons for the video, I want this to go a little bit quicker. So this old man right there is the father of the main character that we're playing. So let's go talk to him, and immediately you're gonna notice that this game offers you choices in the way you're going to behave. Now your father is just like this rough old soldier that used to battle a lot, has seen a lot of grievances, has seen a lot of losses. So he's like he's not a really nice person. But anyways, let's choose an option here. Let's go ahead and play the asshole game. Let's be the negative, the evil character, however you want to put it. So like he's asking us to go to a witch and get some nutrients. Yes, I know it's not gonna be nutrients actually in the game, but I have nothing here specifically. Anyways, he's asking us to go to the witch and get some, maybe maybe we should say magical plant for food or something. Anyways, he's asking her to go to the witch called Jaskara, uh, and he's actually threatening us not to go adventuring again. So we can be an asshole here, and we can say we can block him off like I'm busy, and he's gonna threaten us to get his sword and whip our ass. Of course, I'm just kidding. I'm off. No, the game remembers this, the character remembers this, and it's gonna have effect on future conversations we do have with them, as well as like after the conversation, sometimes the main character might have a thought for himself or something, just like revealing a little bit more about the story. Anyways, now uh, we usually a new player would ask, where the witch is, but since I know where she is, we're just gonna go there. Like every house you see in this village is you can actually go in it. It has an interior, it has an owner, etc. It's been developed like this house, and actually every object is is in well, not every object, but a lot of the objects are interactable. I do plan to make a lot more of them interactable as well. So let's be an asshole to the witch and see what's going to happen. Like, we can say we're sorry that we're late for the nutrients, or we can just be like, yo, where are my stuff, I need to go. So we are already going to the negative, the villain route, so let's choose that. And she threatens to poison us on the next village holiday, so yeah. But don't worry, we are gonna steal a potion from her, because I know where she keeps her potions. And all of these things are making us more evil, and this is an exploit that's gonna be removed in the game. I can steal as many potions as I want, and I specifically again left this for the let's play of the game, because I'm gonna have to remove it, of course, later. The nutrients are right behind potions, and we have them, so we can go back to the father and return them, just like a basic questing system to introduce the player to everything. Finally, you did something useful. Now go to the mayor, he has been looking for you, and again we have three options. Sometimes you have less, sometimes you have more options, but generally you're always going to have a positive and a negative option. So let's go with the negative, because we're going that route anyways, and just keep adding to our bad morale points, or whatever you want to call them. These things, oh, this is actually our house, I'm sorry. These things add up, but it's not visible to the player. It's not like your HP, your mana or anything. This is like a reputation that everybody around you that affects the way everybody around you perceives you in the game world. So this is the mayor. You cannot talk to him before you finish the first quest. And again, I'm gonna choose to be an asshole here. And yeah, we're just like a total douchebag. Again, you can go to see stuff around his house and like his swords and shit. Sorry, I don't mean to swear. It just happens sometimes. English is not my main language, so sometimes I don't have much to. I don't know how to say something, and I resort to swearing. Now you're gonna see the second exploit I left into the game. Because I scrolled through the conversations there really fast, the mayor basically told us that the innkeeper is missing, and that he pleaded with us to go and find her. We were a total jerk about it, but she's in the mine, so let's go ahead. And we're basically gonna get about 9,000, no, 2,000 experience from this battle alone. And again, this is just an exploit to so we can get through the dungeon faster. This is just, of course, the beginning territory. You cannot leave it until you've rescued the innkeeper and gotten the sword, like the mayor rewards you with sword. Anyways, it's about time for that thousands of experience. Yes, 2,000 experience, and we are suddenly from level 1 to level 7. Again, this is not, of course, not gonna be in the game. Neither are the infinite potions. And you can see new mobs here, and this dungeon is not randomly generated. This is like custom built. I spent some time just tweaking it, etc. I also want to point out that this is not the base RPG system for RPG Maker VXAs. Tomorrow or the day after, when I'm making the development videos, I'm gonna include like a link to the scripts for this system, for the sideways system, because that's I think I don't know what it's called right now, but yeah, I'm actually gonna include the link in this video as well, but I just don't know who the guy that developed the scripts and what the site was. Anyway, the default RPG Maker VXA system is actually you don't see the character, and you can clearly see that by the scale of the enemies. I'm gonna have to go through my game and scale them down, like scale down the PNG files from the project, so they're actually a little bit more equal to the character. They can be bigger than him because the character is very small, but they're gigantic at the moment. And that's because the default battle system is not supposed to be sideways. You're not even supposed to see your little character in the game, you know, like this here. You're only supposed to see the enemies, like they're sitting in front of you and you hit them. It was a little bit more, though I prefer this, and I was very thankful to find the script. I will actually also link a video to a very good tutorial about how to set up the script. So, because since there's like a tutorial, I don't see a point in making one. And this was the innkeeper we just rescued. She was very grateful, and she told us that to meet her, they need to give her a reward. To give us a reward. God damn it. But you can skip that if you don't want it. It's just a basic potion. She doesn't have much to give you, and we go back to the mayor because he's the one with the true reward. Excuse me, I just need to drink a little bit of water. There we go. So he's telling us to grab one of the swords from the back wall, and let's go ahead and do that. We take one of the swords and place it in our backpack. Perfect. Now you're gonna see something here. Thank you for helping me. You have your reward. You're free to go now. This is basically because we were used to him before, and he doesn't want to really keep us. Like, if we were a nice person and we were going the good route, he would have been, thank you for thank you very much for helping me, lad. This sword really suits you. I'm sure it will come in help. I think that was the exact conversation for the good version, like for the good, if you're playing the good character. But we're evil here, so he just wants to get us off his hair. So let's head back to our father, because like this is pretty much again. And another consequence I can show you from our decisions is this: that the witch is actually a shopkeeper as well, apart from being a quest. And after you finish the quest, she is a shop, but unfortunately, because we were bad towards her, she does not want to sell to people like us in this case. So yeah, consequences all over the game for the decisions you make, and these are just the small consequences. Like the bigger ones are gonna be deciding which way to turn when you don't have a map, etc. But they're later into the game. This is just the beginning, the intro that I'm gonna show you in this video. And like I said, I'm gonna look to place a few development videos, and you can see that our father is still like, listen up, Brad, blah 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 blah. He's still like really negative towards us. This is again an effect of the way that we behaved. So let's keep behaving in a bad way. If we were playing the good part, he would have said something like he would have known that he was sending he knows that he's sending us off, but like if you were a good character, he would have been like a little bit like taken aback. He wouldn't have been his usual like grumpy self, etc. Like from the beginning, you know, he's a little bit grumpy. Like I explained, he's an ex-soldier. He's been through a lot of grievances, etc. But because we are a douchebag through the entire game, and to him and to everybody else in the village, he's like he doesn't even care that we're going off, you know. Anyways, you can ask him here for pieces of the story. He's gonna give you hints, etc. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep heading the bad route. And once you do this, you can actually head out of the village and be on your way. And here is gonna be your first major decision. From here on out, the game is basically gonna be splitting into two games. And there's gonna be a maximum of two or three of these decisions throughout the entire game, and they're and they're all gonna change the game completely for each individual playthrough and player. As you can see, you have two paths. You have to decide which one you're gonna go. Unfortunately, for the moment, I have begun developing only one of the paths, so let's go to that one, and we're gonna deal with these guys quickly because again we have a cheat. Also, one more thing I'm gonna change about the battle system is this thing is not gonna say no when people hit you. I think it's gonna say 0 damage or something like that instead of no damage. I don't know, no sounds weird. And from this point on, there's like the first moving enemies, although they're not moving in a proper way. I'm gonna fix that again in the development part. Uh, there's actually hidden levels that are not included in the game, like these ruins on the bottom here. You can go to them. As you can see, you cannot go into the forest in any matter. You cannot go, you have to fight to go there. And again, I'm not gonna do that because there's nothing for us. It's not developed, it's not ready yet. But yeah, I'm gonna make the next videos about the developing of the next parts. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little playthrough.